God, Caroline. What do I say to you? And yet, do I dare say anything? No. No, I'd better leave.
Brooke?
Hello, Mr. Spencer.
You went to see Caroline?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. Did you have an appointment?
No.
You just stopped in.
Yeah, look, I gotta get back to work.
Why did you want to see Caroline? What did you want to talk to her about?
To tell you the truth, Caroline and I weren't talking. I went in there and her back was to me. So I decided to leave. So if you don't mind.
Why did you come here in the first place?
Well, that's irrelevant since I'm leaving.
This has something to do with Ridge Forrester, doesn't it?
Ridge?
Yes. You had lunch with him the other day at the club?
Yes, I did.
Well, that's what this is all about, right?
No. No, it isn't. Goodbye, Mr. Spencer.
Brooke?
Eric, you got a minute?
Sure, Margo. Come on in.
Great. Could you take a look at these for me?
I will. Just put them on my desk for me, will you, please?
Okay. You are very deep in thought today.
Well, it's Stephanie. I'm wondering if I should call her.
Have you seen her since she got back?
Yes, I have.
I hope you talked some sense into her.
I asked her to reconsider her opinion of Brooke.
Oh, Eric. Do you think for a moment she will?
I have to hope she will.
Well, you know, I don't want to sound like the prophet of doom, but I don't think you can depend on Stephanie being reasonable.
Margo, that's exactly what I am depending on.
Then I say you're going to be disappointed because that woman is not going to give up her leverage.
Well, I would like not to have to look at it that way, as a power struggle.
Well, that's what it is. And she has so many ways that she can delay that divorce, and there's nothing that you can do about her.
I can insist that she be reasonable.
How?
By being reasonable myself. By refusing to stoop to her tactics.
That's fine. But in the meantime, move in with Brooke and show Stephanie that you're not going to be rattled by her. Eric, you need to start a life. Now, I know that's not going to include marriage, but you'll have everything outside of marriage. And there's nothing that Stephanie can do about that.
That's all well and good, Margo, but there's a baby involved here. I want our child to have a family. And that means two parents who are married to one another. No, I have to depend on Stephanie. She has to be fair. And I'm going to have to insist on it.
You played well today.
Mr. McLean, let's just always be honest with one another. I don't appreciate flattery.
Good, I needed to hear that. You had no concentration today.
You're right, I didn't. Because I'm considering something that my husband has asked me about our divorce.
guess what?
Your father stepped out.
Where did he go?
He had a meeting with Charles,
Charles?
his lawyer.
Oh, of course. A business meeting?
No, actually, it was about the divorce.
How would you know?
Eric told me.
Eric?
Your father?
Yes, I know who my father is. I'm just a little surprised that you refer to him by his first name.
Well, frankly, Felicia, we've been relating that way for years.
Yes, you have known him a long time, haven't you?
Almost as long as you have.
And part of that time you were in love with him.
Oh, part of it?
Oh, you're still in love with him.
Well, I'd say any woman who worked with Eric Forrester as long as I have and isn't in love with him belongs in a convent. So, can I give him a message for you?
No, thank you. You know, I'm curious. Why are you waiting in here? Dad obviously won't be back for some time. And we do have an office of our own. Or are you staking out the territory now that a divorce is on the horizon?
Are you here to see me?
Actually, I was just leaving.
Leaving?
Yes, she came by to see you and then changed her mind.
Well, why don't you come into my office?
Caroline, I really have to get back to
Please,
work.
please, just come in. I'll talk to you later.
Fine.
Now, what's all this about?
It's nothing. I came over here, and then I thought better of it.
Well, why did you come over here in the first place? Are you going to answer me?
It's just been a long time. I wanted to see if you were okay.
Well, then why were you leaving?
I wasn't sure you'd want to see me because of my involvement with your father-in-law.
I'm sure you would have thought of that before you got in the car and drove all the way over here.
Yeah, I guess I should have, but I didn't. So, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
And everything's all right?
Yeah.
You look like you've lost a little weight.
Is that a compliment or a criticism?
A compliment, of course.
Well, thank you very much. I guess I've lost a few pounds, yeah.
Well, I better get going. Look, if you want to have lunch sometime, just call me, okay? I'd like that. Goodbye, Caroline.
Goodbye. Why did she come over here? There has to be another reason. I'm sure of it. Yes? Oh, good. Just tell the doctor that I'm on my way. Thank you.
Felicia, in case you didn't know, your father's in love, and it isn't with me.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
Oh, I'm a married woman, and I really have no designs on your daddy.
Talent is always attracted to talent.
Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Well, it's true. You're very good.
You have excellent taste.
Actually, it was more my friend's taste than mine.
What friend is that?
Oh, someone I had here with me the other day.
Man or woman?
A man. I'm surprised you didn't see him. I gave him the grand tour.
Oh, really, Felicia, I'm too busy to notice new faces. So, what is the name of this friend?
Oh, you wouldn't know him.
He's not from around here?
No.
I see. An East Coast boy?
Midwest.
Oh, Midwest. Chicago, St. Louis.
Madison, Wisconsin. His name is Jake McLean.
Well, tennis is supposed to be a stress reliever.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
We have to get rid of it somehow.
Oh, I think that when you probably go through a divorce, stress just becomes part of your everyday existence, and I guess you just learn to live with it.
Now, I'm afraid I can't agree with you on that one, Mrs. Forrester. No, my way of thinking is you can never give in to stress. You gotta fight it until it's gone.
Well, that sounds pretty stressful in itself.
Well, it works for me. Running for 10 miles, an hour on the heavy bag, 3 sets of tennis. Whatever works.
Well, you don't strike me as someone who's had a lot of stress in their life. Or have you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to deal with my share of stress.
Come in. Hello, Caroline.
Hi.
Why don't you come in and sit down?
Thank you.
How was your homecoming?
Oh, it's wonderful to be back home.
Any problems explaining where you've been?
No, not really. My husband believes that I was in New York, and his family does too. Doctor, I'm very anxious. I want to know what the results of my blood tests are.
So you've had some stress in your life, too?
Yeah.
Unhappy marriage?
No.
Problems with a lover? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I apologize. You haven't even touched your lemonade. Why don't I have Maria make something else for you?
It's okay. I'm not that thirsty. Actually, I never drink lemonade anymore.
But you used to?
Don't try to figure me out. You'll never do it. I gotta get going. We'll do this next week, same time?
Certainly, that's fine. Bye, Jake.
Okay, I'll see you.
His name is Jake McLean?
Yes. You don't know him, do you?
No, of course not.
That's too bad. I'm sure you'd find him interesting.
How long have you known him?
Oh, a couple of weeks. He's been giving me tennis lessons, me and Mother.
Oh, Stephanie as well, huh?
If you're that interested, I would be happy to introduce you to him.
I'm not.
Because you already know him, don't you?
I knew him, Felicia, a long time ago. And I would appreciate you never mentioning my name to him. That's important. That's very, very important.
All right. I won't.
Thank you.
Caroline, the type of treatment
No,
that
I
you
understand
did in the-
about the treatment. I mean, I know what it's supposed to do and what the side effects are and all of that. I just remember that you took blood tests after you did the treatment. You probably have those results in that folder, I would think, and they are supposed to determine whether the treatment worked. I don't want you to hold back. I just want you to tell me how I'm doing.
The tests show no signs of improvement.
None at all?
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess that says everything, then.
We'll still continue the treatment.
Why?
We're not going to give up, Caroline.
I'm talking about giving up. I mean, if I'm not going to get better, then I have to start preparing for the inevitable, right?
I have tried to talk to you about that.
What do you mean I should tell my husband?
Very soon. Now.
Well, is there any possibility at all that maybe everything could turn around for me?
There's always hope.
Miracles, what you mean?
All we can do is hope and pray.
No, I don't want to hope, and I don't want to pray anymore. That's all I do is hope and pray. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll just call you later, okay?
We won't stop fighting this, Caroline.
No, I guess we won't.
You call me. Call me if you need to. Okay?
Doctor, who did my blood tests?
They were done here at the hospital lab.
By whom?
You want to know who the lab technician was?
Yes.
Caroline, she was one of our best.
I just want to know what her name is.
I don't know what difference that
It makes a difference for me. Please, who is she?
A woman named Brooke Logan.
Well, that explains it. That explains everything. Thank you.
Remember to call me if you need to.
Oh my God, Brooke knows. It's not gonna be a secret anymore. She knows.